Good morning, everybody. It is October 31st. Happy Halloween, first and foremost. I'm Kyra if you're new here, and today's exciting because I'm going on a road trip. If I'm being honest with you, I felt pretty stagnant the last couple months because as I've been getting my Invisalign treatment completed, which it was officially 5 months this week, it's week 20, I've just been very solitary, really focused on my treatment and like making sure that I get it right. And so a sacrifice to that is I haven't traveled anywhere. I haven't done much. I've kind of kept to myself, just head down, do the work, get the treatment completed. I think routine is good for people, but sometimes when you're used to spontaneity and adventure like I have, and I always travel and been very stifling to the point where I didn't even realize that I was feeling these things. So I decided to hire a car. I'm gonna go pick it up shortly. I just have to take a bus because it's kind of far out of town, but it had the best rate that I could find for a 3-day hybrid. I wanted to get a hybrid because petrol's quite expensive in New Zealand, but I decided to visit one of the top places in the North Island that I recommend anybody visit is Taupō. It's not the first time that I've been there. I actually was kind of living there for a while in the first year that I moved to New Zealand. Then my car was stolen in Taupō, so the memories in Taupō are a little bit of a hit and miss, to be honest with you. But I've been back there 2 times since the car stealing incident, and now this is the 3rd time, but the first time since the car that I'm going alone. That's kind of a mouthful. That was a bit of a... But anyway, I'm going on a solo road trip. Going on an adventure like this, I think is really good for me. Maybe I was just existing rather than living my life a little bit. I was feeling like I was just going through the motions, especially because it gets me out of Wellington. I don't have a car here, so I get to drive. I love driving. Today's a beautiful blue sky day, so I'm gonna see some amazing scenery, and I'm just excited for this adventure. I've booked myself a cozy cabin Airbnb. So without further ado, I'm gonna get the rest of my stuff. I have to take a bus, like I said, for about 25 minutes to get to the car depot, pick up my car, and I'll chat to you then. All right, well, it's been about an hour of driving. I got my car. It's a little green Toyota hybrid. It's very cute. There's a little kind of eco power bar thing that goes up and down when you're driving. So if you stick within the eco, you're saving gas. So it's kind of like a video game where I'm just like making sure that I'm staying in the eco so that I save on petrol, because I just saw the petrol and they're selling 91 unleaded for $2.54 per liter. That's crazy. Anyway, it's noon. I'm hungry. I've stopped in Levin. I just need some food. I need a toilet. And I just wanted to give an update that the drive is going well. I left a beautiful sunny Wellington and I came to some on and off rain showers. So that's a little ironic, but hopefully the closer we get to Taupō, the more sunshine we get. Anyways, I'm feeling really good. I've gotten in the groove of this car. It's actually really nice to drive. It does handle the highway pretty well. It doesn't have much pickup, but I like it. And I think I'm gonna call it, because it's green, I'm gonna call her the Green Goblin. So I think I've got about another 3.5 hours. Your girl needs some food. I need to take a little bit of a break. Now I'm a little bit hesitant, like I don't know where to go because I got my Invisalign. This is the first time I'm traveling with Invisalign, so I'm not sure what the bathroom situation's gonna be like. So I'm a little bit hesitant with picking where I'm gonna eat because I need to make sure I have like a clean space to brush and floss my teeth afterwards. It's just that little niggly thing about road trips. I usually love snacking and like eating in the car or just driving in, eating, and then quickly leaving. But with the Invisalign, it adds an extra step for sure. I'm gonna go now and find some lunch. Hey everybody, another update. I made it to Taihepe. I just pulled over because they have these like angled car parks, and I just had a couple thoughts I wanted to talk about. First of all, when I was in Levin and I went to the KFC for lunch, which was really good actually, I just forgot the small town New Zealand accent. It's so unique and it's so cute. I find it so endearing. I don't hear it very much in Wellington because most people in the cities, they just have a normal average Kiwi accent, but in the country, in rural New Zealand, they sound, it's so cute. Also, there's been such a high presence of cops today. I saw 2 people get pulled over for speeding right in front of me because a lot of New Zealand is single lane highways. So I had a car like zoom in front of me, pass me on the wrong side to get by me, and then he got pulled over for speeding. And then I also had to do my very first breathalyzer test. We were passing through a small town and the cops set up a station right in the middle of the road, and I got breathalyzed. I was like, what do I do? And he's holding this thing and he smiles and he's like, just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I did, and obviously I passed, but I was like, why is there so many cops out? And then I realized, oh, it's October 31st. I feel like I heard somewhere that at the end of the month, usually police will try to make certain quotas, and if they're low, they will like go out in full force and like get some more tickets and catch some more people doing road infractions and stuff like that. I don't know how true that is, but it makes sense because it's the last day of the month and there's just been so many police presence today. I just wanted to talk about that. I'm doing well. Driving is going great. I'm having fun listening to my music. I'm singing so much. Oh, not to mention the road works. At one point we were going only like 30 kilometers per hour and it was gravel, so it just really slows you down. Anyways, I'm loving the small town vibes though. I better get to it because my Airbnb host is expecting me to check in anywhere between 4 to 6:30 because she told me, I've got dinner plans, can you try to get here before 6:30? So I was like, yeah I will, don't worry, Kathy. Okay, I'll check in with another update in a little bit. Okay, I had to pull over because I have a perfect view of not of Ruapehu, but the other mountain that I don't know how to pronounce. But look at this. My God, it's so beautiful. So this is a hike. There's a car park 100 meters that way. I don't know, I just thought that this was kind of just scenic with the rocky road and the mountain in the background. Pretty epic. Beautiful. I'm so glad it's a beautiful day today. Okay, well, here's the Green Goblin. I haven't showed you it yet. It is a, what is it? Oh, an aqua. I took this aqua down an off-road, but I think it was worth it. There's still so much snow on that mountain. Again, I wish I knew what it was called, but I forget. And then behind this big long white cloud is Ruapehu. I just love this landscape because it's so desolate from the volcanic eruption that happened so long ago, but the landscape is still permanently scarred from that eruption, which formed Lake Taupō, and all of the shrubs and stuff, it's all a result of that massive eruption, which would have been seen all the way from Australia, maybe even further, when it actually did erupt, I think over 30,000 years ago or something like that. A beautiful place. Desert Road is one of my favorite roads to drive in all of New Zealand, so I highly recommend a road trip. I mean, sometimes you luck out and you see the beautiful mountain and it's so worth it, but I need to get back to Green Goblin, and that's the long white cloud there that's blocking Ruapehu. That's all right though. Maybe I'll see her the next couple days. Oh wow, so much waves today. Well, the clouds have kind of settled in, and this is the waviest I've seen Lake Taupō. It's nice though. I just had to stop quickly to see the lake, and now I just got to race because it's already almost 4:30. Hey everyone, I just got to my Airbnb and it is a quaint little cottage, so I'm gonna do a room tour now where everything is still beautiful and set up and looking pretty. So her main property is upstairs, and then this is like the driveway. She's got this cute little garden here. And then I have a seating area here. Some cute little quirky touches there. And look at this. But I think that she's done such a cute job styling it with these little details. Chandelier. There's even a little TV mounted there with Chromecast, she said. This is the kitchenette area. So nice that I have a toaster. I actually brought some food with me to make simple breakfasts, so I'm looking forward to that. Tasteful double bed. Perfect for one person, in my opinion. Got a little wardrobe area with a hanging clothes rack, which is cute. And then we have an ensuite, which is perfect for me. Shower, toilet, and a cute little sink area. I like the ceilings. It's like pine, so it gives it more of that cabin cozy vibe. But the small details, I think she's done a beautiful job styling it. Bonjour. Right, so I have 2 nights here, checking out on Saturday, just gonna drive back to Wellington. The drive here was so beautiful. I'm so glad I made that stop on the desert road to get out of the car and take a video of that mountain, because that was the last opportunity on the road before it just started going all windy and then driving. The wind started picking up off the lake and it is quite chilly here, so I'm really glad that I wore long jeans and I have my hoodie with me. So it's still technically spring. We haven't really hit our summer months yet, but once it hits summer in Taupō, it is so hot here, 30 to 35 degree days. But I think spring is a beautiful time because it's green, but you can still see a little bit of snow on top of the mountains, which is very picturesque and scenic. But I'm gonna relax in the room and then I'm gonna drive into town and try to find somewhere to have dinner tonight. Goblin. All right, I'm back in the car. Oh my gosh, it's actually so cold with the water off the lake tonight. I'm so glad I have this hoodie. Thanks again, Masha, for buying me this hoodie. And then I also have my raincoat, which also helps block the wind. But I just did a walk. Actually, I have to stop my watch. I parked my car 20 minutes from town and I walked in along the lake. There's this beautiful trail. Oh my goodness, Taupō town must have had a huge influx of infrastructure investment, because the promenade area by the lake and all those restaurants, that was never there before when I lived here. I wasn't even there when I was here last with Masha. That was in 2022. Very pretty. I can only imagine what it's like in high season. It's probably filled with people. It's Halloween, so I got to see little kids in their costumes, which was pretty cute. I went to Portofino for Italian dinner tonight and I treated myself because, oh my goodness, the cost of that dinner was expensive. The lasagna was $32.50 for just a portion of lasagna, and then it was $11.50 for some garlic bread on the side. It's pretty pricey, but it was good at least, so I'm happy about that. I'm okay to spend money on food, but it has to be good. And this one, I'm happy to say, was good. I was gonna stick around to try see sunset tonight, but I really don't think it's gonna be much of a sunset. There's a lot of clouds. So I'm probably just gonna head back to the Airbnb and call it a night. So I will end the vlog here and pick it back up tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to November 1st. It's such an exciting month. This is my birthday month, and I also have some things to look forward to this month. Masha's coming to visit me near the end of the month. I'm going on exciting trips, including this road trip in Taupō, and I'm also going to Melbourne in a few weeks for a cheeky little Australia getaway. So there's a lot of good things to look forward to this month, and also it's my birthday. I'm turning 33, and that is obviously a very special occasion. But I slept really good. This place is situated on such a quiet street. I heard nothing, like not even any birds last night. It was just so quiet, and it was much appreciated because I did sleep pretty well in this bed. The only thing is I do hear the woman who lives upstairs when she's walking, but I only heard her around 8 a.m. So that's when I woke up this morning. Before I left my flat, I grabbed some bread and I just toasted some Vogel's toast, and I actually put in peanut butter and jam and a little bit of butter into a reusable container, brought it with me, and then I used that to have peanut butter jam toast this morning, a very North American morning breakfast. That's gonna set me up for the day because right away I'm dressed in my hiking clothes. I'm all ready to go hike the Hookah Falls track. It is a easy, leisurely walk from a certain point, and then you walk along a trail to Hookah Falls. And then I think I'm gonna meander around town, look at a few shops, and then I'm planning to do the hot springs, the hot thermal pools this evening, and then find somewhere to get takeout, I think, to eat back here, because as much as I loved my dinner last night, it was very pricey. To be more a little budget conscious tonight, I'll just have something a little bit more affordable and bring it back here to eat. And that's gonna be me for the day. So let's start our day. just starting the walk now. What a day for it. Absolutely beautiful. So the first bit you have to pass is that cafe and the hot springs. Those are the natural thermal pools, and I have been there before, and they used to be hot, but apparently with a bunch of new development, they're not as hot as they used to be, so they're quite lukewarm. So it's not the same experience, so I'm quite grateful that I got to experience that while it was actually hot springs. There is a whole area that was built up and it looks so pretty, but they're not actually hot anymore. You have to go to the ones that you have to pay admission to enter to actually get the hot water. The walk continues past the cafe on this trail, and it's not too busy today. Beautiful views already. You're walking along the river, I guess that's a river, most of the way. Are you kidding me? This is absolutely beautiful. The watercolor, stunning. All right, there's a lot more like steep grading than I thought there'd be, and there's actually a lot more people too. So it's picking up in popularity. More people coming from the falls than going, but it's just nice. On the New Zealand trails, you typically say hi to the hikers as you walk past. It's just the courtesy here with locals. The UV index rating is already 6 out of 11 at only 11:45 in the morning. So the hat has come on. You have to be sun safe in New Zealand. Always bring a hat with you when you're spending time outside. Most of the track that I've been on so far for the first 35 minutes of the walk has been pretty exposed to the sun. So you definitely need sunscreen and a hat. I have sunscreen on my face. Bring your water. Make sure you're hiking safe on the trails. I like that. It's like they sawed this log in half and put the trail in the middle. That's pretty cute. Beautiful. It's a big tree too. I love these bridge crossings in New Zealand. They always have them. Every single trail, there's a bridge. Whoa. Okay, I made it, and it only took 44 minutes to walk here. That was like much shorter than I was anticipating because it said an hour and a half, but maybe they meant round trip, an hour and a half. And that's it. That's the hike to Hookah Falls. If you didn't know, Hookah Falls is New Zealand's #1 tourist attraction, and it's completely free. Definitely add Hookah Falls and this walk onto your list because it's completely free to park, completely free to walk the trail, and completely free to see the beautiful waterfall. I just can't get over that water. I've seen Hookah Falls maybe like 6 times now, different times that I've passed through Taupō. Every time is beautiful. It's a must visit for sure. All right, I'm gonna walk back now. Apparently just another 44 minutes back, and I'll check in later. All right, well, I wanted to come back to the Airbnb because after shopping around town, I just felt really sticky and sweaty. So I wasn't anticipating that walk to be as sweaty as it was, and I was sweating a lot. I had my overlayer and this underneath, and I sweat through this to the overlayer. I was like, oh my gosh. I browsed a few shops. I picked up a pair of shorts and some lunch. So let's check out what I bought in town. This is the only thing that I got. I tried on a lot of different rings. I was interested to get some rings, but nothing really worked. So I just picked these up for $16. Pair of shorts that has pockets, really lightweight material, perfect for summer, which it feels like summer out today. And then I stopped off to get some lunch from a bakery. This is a chicken cream pie, which I haven't had yet, so I'm excited to give that a go. And then a lime cheesecake, which looks divine. Oh my gosh, looking forward to digging into these for lunch. I'll talk to you guys in another update. I decided to go to the Wairiki thermal pools. I got my bathing suit on and I'm just heading down to the pools now. All right, well, I finished up at Wairiki Terrace Hot Pools, whatever it's called, and it was really nice because I actually met two women from Singapore and we ended up chatting for, I don't know, like 40 minutes or so, maybe longer. It was just really organic how I met first one of them, and then we just ended up chatting, and I ended up staying in the pool so long my whole body's like shriveled up, and I was getting really hot because it's obviously sitting in hot water. All the minerals from the water are gonna soak into my skin because they tell you not to shower for like 4 to 6 hours, so I just left it on there. But I really rate that. I think that it's such a nice thing to do. It was very peaceful. I want to tell you, if you want to go to these Wairiki thermal pools, go on Grab One and get a discounted admission ticket. It's only $17.50 if you buy it through Grab One, but if you pay full price, it's $27. So save some money, go on Grab One, get a discounted admission ticket. Feeling refreshed, my muscles feel so good, especially after that hike. I feel really relaxed, and it was just a beautiful way to end my time in Taupō. So now I'm going to try go catch the sunset, maybe drive around a little bit, grab some dinner, I guess. So I'll talk to you guys in another update. Unfortunately, a bunch of clouds popped overhead, and I don't think there's going to be much of a sunset tonight. But I did just pop into Chemist Warehouse, and if you're wondering why my lips look like this, I just bought this lifter gloss from Maybelline. Oh my god, I love it. It looks so cute. This is in the shade 5 Petal, and it's just a really nice hydrating lip gloss. It doesn't feel sticky, it just feels really smooth and silky. And it's actually way more pigmented than I thought. It's more like a lipstick gloss, so highly recommend that. It was on special. I'm just trying to let my hair dry because I'd put it up in a bun before the thermal pools because the minerals really are harsh on hair, so I don't like to put my hair in the water itself, so I'm gonna let it air dry. It still smells like shampoo from when I washed it earlier. It smells so good. I used Fiji hair care products that I just had travel sizes of, and the smell is just delicious. But yeah, I don't know about this sunset, guys. I'm gonna just actually sit and read my book. I got a new book from the library before I left Wellington, A Court of Silver Flames. This is another Sarah J Maas book. It's a big mama. It's a 750 pager. Just a chill last night in Taupō, guys. Excuse the dark lighting in here. This is my dinner. It is beef massaman curry. I decided to get Thai for dinner tonight, and I'm so excited to tuck into this. But that is where I'm going to end the vlog for today. I'll pick it back up to say a few words tomorrow because I'm driving back to Wellington tomorrow and the road trip has already come to a close. But I will see you guys in the morning. Bye. Good morning, everybody. It is November 2nd. I'm in the little National Museum of, I don't even know, like a war museum or something. I just drove through the desert road and oh my gosh, it was foggy, raining, this low-lying cloud, and it was such a contrast to when I was driving to Taupō 2 days ago, and it was beautiful and I had a perfect view of the mountain. And today it was such low fog, it was hitting the road. So it was very intense, and I wanted to pull over and just to document it, but I just had to focus on safely getting out of that area, because when the roads get wet in New Zealand, they get slippery, and my back tires were slipping out on some of the windy roads because it kind of goes like this. So I wanted to make sure that I was safe, and I decided to just drive through it, didn't stop. Now I'm here in a parking lot just trying to decompress a little, because it's a bit stressful for me driving in weather conditions like that. I just get a little bit anxious, so I need to just focus, turn the music down, and just drive. A lot of us had to put our lights on, and then also there was cars behind me, which always adds anxiety for me. So I rather just let people pass me. When there was a passing lane, I tried to slow down, but the people behind me slowed down too. I was like, guys, this is a passing lane. So when the person in front of you slows down, that's your signal to pull over and pass them, not slow down with them and stay behind me. Anyways, I have about 4 hours drive ahead of me until I reach Wellington area, and then I have to drop the car off at 4 p.m. today, so there is a little bit of a schedule. I think I'll end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching this little getaway to Taupō. All in all, I can say that it has definitely improved my mental health. Before I left Wellington, I was in a bit of a slump. I just needed something to happen in my life because nothing else was, and my routine was starting to feel stifling instead of safe, and I just needed to get out. And I think that this was the perfect solution. But I just love getting out and driving on the open road. There's something about that to me that's just healing in itself. So just the fact that I'm driving is perfect for me. This trip has been a success. Mission accomplished. I feel better and I feel happy and healthy, and I'm ready to tackle on my life back in Wellington. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!